Yeah, sure. You did it last time.
I'll eat chicken.
Wait, episode what? Episode what? Episode
8.
8. I can just start whenever?
Follow your heart, bro. I'll be here.
Okay. I'm gonna wait the longest amount of time possible. Start. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Listen to This podcast. This is episode 8, and we have a guest.
Yes, we do.
As you can see, we have my man Oracle. He's on my top left. I don't know where he is, but shout out Oracle. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me, boys. Glad to be
Yes,
here.
sir.
And we eating today. That's what we doing today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we eating.
Everybody,
Grubbing real good.
tell the people what you got. Oracle, you go ahead first since you're our guest today.
I'm finna show y'all the paper plate struggle days that Oracle going through right now. This is what we got right here. We got the chicken tenders. We got waffle fries and a crazy unsettling amount of ketchup. I'm a ketchup fan.
It's got Panera mac and cheese. It don't look good, but it tastes fine.
Okay. I respect that. I got the Jamaican
Something
stew
interesting.
chicken, some white rice,
What else?
a side of hot chicken.
Yep.
Party size, by the way.
Party size.
Party size.
Party size.
You know he
gotta
that shit up.
You gotta be efficient with your money. You know, you gotta make sure you always get value, bang for your buck, as they call it.
Right. That's what that was.
That's what happened. Fun fact for all the people
sure.
watching: this is our second time doing this interview due to technical difficulties. We actually lost most of the last interview, but we're so excited to have our main man Oracle. If you guys don't know, Oracle is like one of the most talented rappers in the underground right now. He's someone that me and Tyler have been working with and known for a little while now. Super cool guy too, super chill guy, and you guys are gonna see that, and we're gonna have a good time today. So I guess first things first, Oracle, how you feeling, bro?
Man, like I'm top 2, not 2, to be honest.
Yes, sir.
Top 2, not 2.
That's how I'm feeling.
That's
That's
how
how
we're
I'm
supposed to
feeling.
feel.
I like that.
That's
I
how
like
we're
that.
supposed to feel.
Have you always looked at rap like competitively? Is that like a thing for you? Have you always seen it as like, I'm trying to be better than every single person I hear type of thing, or do you just see it more as like I'm having fun doing whatever?
I think a little mix of both,
Okay.
to be completely honest with you.
Got it.
But definitely it's always a competition. I'm always trying to be better even than the people that like I'm working with and I got good relationships with. I'm still trying to be better than all y'all.
Right.
I get that.
And
completely.
I think that y'all should be doing the same thing, you know?
Absolutely.
I agree.
So I guess to get started, tell the people about yourself, what you do, who you are, all that good stuff. Let the people know.
I'm the Oracle, aka Murphy, aka really whatever you want to call me, but like just make it close enough to Oracle. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper,
Murphy and
engineer,
Oracle.
producer. What else can you call me? Singer, songwriter. I'm a lot of things, and bundled into one. You know.
I want the people at home to know kind of like your origin story. So what's like that thing that got you into making music, like in the first place?
Ooh. It was back in school, man. We used to do these we used to like get into these rap circles, and I remember the way it started was like people wanted to rap battle each other. But I was spitting that super hot fire, bro. Straight up just gassing everybody who came up to me, bro. Not a rapper though, not a rapper. And so finally nobody wanted to rap battle me no more. And so it was just like, all right, we're gonna play beats, you gotta freestyle. And like honestly, I thought I was just good at talking shit, and that's why I could rap battle. But then the beats was played, and I would still be like hitting it and not roasting nobody, just rapping.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I can low-key do this. And just over time, it's come to fruition.
That is
And have you been like following hip hop ever since, like even before that?
I've been following hip hop since as long as I can remember. I think whenever my consciousness just spawned in my head, I was probably listening to a hip hop song. You know, like
who brought that to you, like when you were a kid? Like,
oh, my mom's side of the family, heavy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it was like awesome. It was a lot of because we're from Texas, so it's just a lot of like southern, like dirty, you know, like some real grimy rap. I loved it.
That's
and it kept me in this like era, I guess.
That's awesome.
That's fire.
Who do you think you know, I've seen you quote a couple rappers as being large inspirations for you, but who do you think are like the most prominent inspirations for you as a musician, especially now?
I would say throughout my career, Kendrick has always been there.
Uh huh.
Of course.
I really like just studying how logic flows because he raps so fast. Like you have to fit
Yeah.
interesting pockets, and
Mm-hmm.
I like to learn from that. But just overall, just being a student of the game, like the
Mm-hmm.
entirety of it.
Yeah.
Just studying everything, what everybody does, good and bad, so that you can
Dude,
learn from it.
really quick, because like you mentioned Logic, on the new 2-pack you just dropped, by the way, everyone listen to it. It's
Uh-huh.
E Girl, and the second song, High Notes, is out now.
Yes.
Um, on High Notes, you like I can feel the logic in there. Like you're hitting the pocket really well, and you're just blending it. It's like
Yeah.
perfect. I was like, oh, he's literally like killing this
Thank
shit.
you.
Like it was so
That
good.
one, High Notes, is a song that I had dropped like a music video for it so long ago, but
Mm.
I never gave it like a full all platforms release.
Okay.
But everybody just kept saying drop that, drop that, drop that. So I'm
I
just
mean, it's
I threw it
fire,
in.
So
bro.
good.
Even like from the beat to the lyrics, like so good.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. But like, yeah, it's just I don't. Yeah, definitely. Like the logic inspiration is definitely there,
Yeah.
and it still shows to this day, which is the interesting part because he was one of the earliest inspirations for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think us too.
We definitely,
sure.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Especially like that, like the young Sinatra, like for
Young
me, like
Sinatra era.
Undeniable, through like Incredible True Story, like
Mine
that
was
era.
mine was Welcome to Forever to like Incredible True.
Mm-hmm.
It was the young Sinatra days for me. That's what got me
Yeah.
into him.
Different, bro.
Yeah, for
Different
sure.
time.
The classic C. Castro.
Oh yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, congratulations on the new release, man. Congratulations with E-Girl.
Thank you.
It just came out, and I thought it was so cool what you did, like how you kind of like start off like singing with the sample or whatever, and then that bass just comes in, and it's like so like
Really
crazy and
good
stuff
beat.
like that.
I really like that shit.
Who ended up producing the beat, and how did that whole song come together?
So that's the YouTube beat because that's
Gotcha.
kind of like how I do. That's how I do a lot of my stuff. I'll look through YouTube beats for hours on end to find beats like that one.
Gotcha.
And it was Fade in Here, like Faden, and then Here.
Gotcha.
And he's pretty dope. He makes a lot of like that Don Corleo inspiration that I got from
Mhm.
this song. And just like I don't know, I was listening to his beats, and whenever I heard this one and it drops in, it's like that bass sucks you into the music. That's exactly what I wanted this type of song to do. So I thought it was just perfect.
No, I was gonna say I really love how just how you wrote it. Like the beat was just always there, but I feel like you did exactly what you were supposed to do on there, and it felt like so sick. And I just saw the other one was produced by Phallic, and Phallic is sick.
So
He's a
good.
fucking beast, dude. I do the same shit you do. I Christian knows I buy a lot of beats for my music. I just like scroll through BeatStars and just like the best people I found are like Swisher Beats, Phallic, Donnie Katana. Like they're great.
There's this one dude that people know about him now, but like nobody really knew about him for the longest time. Y'all know who Broke Boy is?
I don't know Broke Boy. No.
Oh, he's so talented. It's BOI, but it's Broke Boy. And his beats, bro, it's he produced what did he produce for me? He produced Space and Time, which was off of like my 3 EP run from last year. And then he produced a couple of my older songs too. But he's got this really like chill vibe to his production that I like.
That's awesome, bro.
That's
like
sick.
on some Mick Jenkins shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
Some like neo soul shit type of thing.
Somewhat. He dabbles.
Cool.
He kind of like jumps around too, which is really dope. I love when producers do that.
That's awesome. That's so sick.
There's another one, 174. He's so fucking good.
174.
You would love a bunch of his beats.
I think I heard maybe a couple.
I want to get you on a song like over his beats, and I'll like
let's
hit
lock in, bro. Let's lock in, bro.
I already have the idea. It's gonna be so sick.
You ain't even got to tell me twice. I'm here to work.
The collaboration is right here, guys. You see it live happening right now. The next song, Future Song.
Man, get at me on Instagram, bro. Anybody who want to work, tap in.
Absolutely.
Also, speaking of collaborations, we have another release recently, Yoshi's Island.
Yes, true. Yoshi's Island.
Let's talk about that.
Talk about that. That was
that
boy
collab.
Jay Indigo.
Right, you got Young Shushu again, but this time with Jay Indigo and Noah.
With Jay Indigo and Noah.
Noah list.
Crazy.
That was nuts.
And it was crazy to me because I didn't expect it to be this way, but I feel like they both outperformed me. And I don't say that in like a bad way. I think I did well, but I think that they did so well with that song. And it was just like, it was crazy to see that like fully come together from guys who I knew had the potential, but I did not know could really like hit that like that. I thought it was awesome.
Mean, like that's the coolest part about like asking people to get on a track with you. It's like when they outperform themselves and sometimes outperform you as the artist, like it makes me go back and rewrite shit.
Yeah.
Like I think Kanye or Cole did that shit one time. Like someone hopped on a track. Yeah, it was Cole, right?
Yeah, it was Cole. Which track was it?
I think it was the Young Thug one.
Was it the Young Thug one?
And I think he went back and he just freestyled the verse.
Yeah. It was
the London.
The London. Couldn't think of what it was called.
Crazy.
That track's great, by the way, too.
It's so good.
That track is a banger. Yeah, always will be.
I feel like all you guys had amazing verses on there. I feel like
I agree.
Sometimes what happens is like one on especially when you have multiple like rap features, you'll have someone that maybe like doesn't really like do a great job, or they do a okay job, but they kind of just get like forgotten. I feel like you guys all had just like remarkable. Like,
everyone held their own
performances. Like, everyone just was really solid there, and I love the name Yoshi's Island as for a song. It's just so cool.
So good.
Yeah, it's
just, and awesome. It feels like it because of the beat, but yeah, it's really really cool.
Yeah, that Yoshi at the beginning, that was my voice. I don't know if you could tell or not, but so like I masked it. I masked it pretty good and made it like really close. Oh my
god, that's so fucking funny.
It sounds like it's Yoshi saying it, if you ask me, but it's me.
It actually does sound. I thought that was like a sample or something. I did not know. That's so funny.
That's what's funny. If I ever go to court over that, I'll show them like, no, this is my voice.
Dude, the impressions.
That's so good.
Okay. Also,
I guess I'm pretty good at them.
I want to ask you. I know you said that you did the editing for the video for E-Girl. I think it was that you told me, right? Once you get into editing, because bro, the editing on that video is so sick. If you guys haven't seen like the videos, like go to the social media, go check it out. Like
the video.
It's in the description.
The promo videos.
Dude, the promo video was crazy and the editing was nuts. Like, how did you get into that? You know what I mean? Like, where did that start?
You know what? This is great because this feels like a really like cool moment for me as an artist because I get to empower everybody else. That edit was all CapCut stuff. Literally.
No way.
All CapCut stuff. It doesn't matter what you use. It's all about how you use it and like the way you set those up. You have to go through and mess with every detail whenever you put those like presets on. People don't understand that.
Wow.
Like that's how I got everything to like kind of, all the edits hit on certain timings for that reason. Because I was like adjusting the speed and like the intensity of how they hit versus at the beginning versus like towards the end of the effect. And just messing with everything, man. Just really taking time with it.
Wow, good shit, man. Crazy. All through CapCut. I do all my TikToks through CapCut too. Like I think it's just like the best, dude. It's such a great.
It's the sauce, dude.
It is.
It's the sauce.
That is freaking awesome. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. CapCut sponsor Oracle. This is very important.
Sponsor me. Come on. That's how I've edited like half of my music videos too. You Cry Love, all those cool effects, CapCut.
Yeah.
High notes, the text and everything, CapCut.
We didn't talk about it last time, but You Cry Love is one of my favorite songs off of Don't Look For Me. I love, and that was Jotek who did that beat, right? Who did
that was Ja, actually.
It was Ja. Oh my god, Ja is
that one was Ja.
Good, dude. That sample usage was crazy, and you wrote it perfectly, bro. Like I couldn't have thought like of a better way to approach the beat like you did. That was awesome. Really.
Thank you for enjoying that one, man.
Of course.
Me and Ja got a couple more bangers coming, dude.
Yeah. God bless.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
Consistent Oracle drop.
Yeah, for real.
Don't call me consistent yet. No, I've been on every day on Instagram, man. I just keep saying I forgot how to drop because I feel like I have.
Nah, but hey, we got e-girl now, so it's the start
We
of
do
something
got
new.
e-girl.
It's the start of something new. Um, I,
Sorry, something.
I wanted to ask you before we do such a deep dive into your discography, your latest collab project with Young Shushu, with Shushu's Mansion. How did you and Shushu meet and end up collaborating on a whole project together? Like, what was that conversation like, and how did we get here? You know what I mean?
It was like either on TikTok or Instagram. Like, I don't know. We had been like following each other for a little minute, and then he DM'd me one day. He said, "Hey, can I get you on my album?" I said, "Sure." Like, what's good? It's send me the beat. Let me hear what I'm working with. He sent me the beat for Oracle that day. That was when I got that beat.
My fave.
And I think I sent him the verse back in something like an hour, 2 hours maybe.
Gotcha.
Like the entire song. I sent him everything.
Wow.
And he was just like, "Yo, this shit is hard. Thank you for hopping on this." I say, "Yeah, dude, you got like fire production. Keep sending me stuff." And then out of nowhere, we just have a EP set up, like ready to go, because he kept sending me beats.
That's so cool.
Oh, I love that, man. That's so awesome.
I love how that shit happens.
Me too.
Dude,
I love when that happens.
It's a very different experience when you can like just lock in with a producer and just like find a sound
Knock
together.
Shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Even from so far away, like.
Yeah, because this is all like
virtual
distance stuff. I get he's not too far from me, but like I would still have to go out of state for it.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get that. Talk about your album process, like whether it was something like this, collaborative effort, or your latest solo work with Don't Look For Me. What's your album process like?
It's different. I'll speak collab and solo, and then I'll just separate them like this. So collabs, it's like real quick. Everything's fast as fuck because I'm getting beats, I'm getting verses, I'm getting this, I'm getting that, and like just going back and forth with it, right?
Yeah.
But then you get into like the solo album process, and on the solos, it's just like, I'm sitting there with the beats, I'm creating like the concept, I'm creating the story, I'm creating the music, I'm creating everything. Like, so it takes so much more time to do my solo projects than it does my collab projects.
Do you start with a concept first, or do you usually find a concept through like once you have like a couple songs like finished and put together?
That just depends on if an album is planned or not for me. Because
gotcha.
if I plan an album, I usually plan like a concept.
Gotcha.
But sometimes I'm just like creating shit that I want to drop, and I'm like, damn, the album don't sound too bad right now.
What can we expect another full length project anytime soon, like this year, or is that something that we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we get like a full length album from you?
We gonna have to wait, bro.
Probably gonna have to wait.
Okay.
But I do have a plan to use EPs to get me through the rest of the year. So expect a decent chunk of those. A lot of collab EPs too.
Cool. I loved how you answered this last time. I thought it was so funny. So I have to ask you again. How do you balance the music, life, work, like all that shit? Like how do you balance it? Let the people know. Talk about that.
God damn. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I do know the general gist. It's still true. Listen, I'm just him. Like I don't know what to say. Like
he's him.
I don't know. Balancing it doesn't matter for me. I sleep for 2 hours a night and then just go through my next. You know what I'm saying? Energy drinks are the shit.
Crazy.
We have it, guys.
Wild man.
You guys know
just don't sleep.
Dude. Don't sleep.
Just don't sleep.
Don't sleep and be him.
Don't sleep.
Be him.
Oh
my fucking god.
You gotta be him, guys. Sorry. I told you this last time as well. That you really, I think, started to cement yourself as like a genre bender. Like you really, dip and dabble in a lot of different sounds and merge things. And I think that's especially true on like a project like Don't Look For Me. So I want to know if that's something that you've always been doing, or if that's something that you kind of developed into more recently, because I know you've been making music for almost a decade now, so just curious about that.
You ever seen like the graph that's like an X, and it's like, okay, so let's say like this is like exploring new genres, and this is sticking to the same shit, and this is like over my whole career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a halfway point that I really hit that. I was like
Gotcha.
I was like, I'm not gonna experiment too much. Halfway point, I said, you know what? Let me try this. What was the first one I did? It was like some. I think it was just like R&B rap type shit,
Okay, gotcha.
and that one just like immediately just started taking me off, and I just started trying everything.
Wow. Okay, gotcha. What are your like? If you had like a top 3, top 5 genres, what would it be? Like, what's the stuff you just absolutely love listening to more than anything?
I'm a here. I'll give you as best as I can of a top 5.
Bet. Let's do it.
This is in no order,
Mm-hmm.
except I know that my number one is R&B,
Okay.
100%.
Gotcha.
R&B is just like I love R&B,
That
which is
shit.
crazy because of like half the rap I make is just super vulgar, like aggressive shit.
Very
But
rap.
like I really, really love some slow R&B, bro.
That's awesome.
Give me some R&B, give me
I
some
mean,
hip
yeah,
hop,
for real. Who doesn't
give me
though?
some of that neo soul. That new shit is
It feels
crazy.
so good.
Specifically, alternative rap right now
Mm.
is in a really, really good spot.
Yeah, it is.
Really, really liking it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, I mean, you can never go wrong with some rock. I like
Okay.
rock.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're gonna love the song I have for the post episode.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
For
gotta think of,
yeah, you're gonna love that shit.
Okay.
I gotta
Awesome.
think of another one.
Yeah, you do
Oh,
gotta get another
damn.
one.
I gotta think of
Gotta
another
use
one
the same
too.
one.
I was gonna use the same one. God damn it! I gotta think of another one.
No, no, no.
I'll figure it out.
I'm
I'll figure
using
it
a
out
different
before
one.
this is over.
We'll get there somehow.
We'll get there.
I was telling you this last time. I love your rap name. The Oracle is just such a cool name. Tell the people where you got that from, like how you came up with that.
The Oracle, that was just like me being a nerd for mythology
Mm-hmm.
and how like the oracles in mythology, like they prophesize things for people, and I'm just like the prophecy of rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Profit. Okay.
Tight shit.
Cool. That's actually. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I'm a sucker for Egyptian mythology. I used to read like
Really?
Rick Riordan had like
You're looking
trilogy called the Kane Chronicles, which I highly recommend, by the way. And literally, like to this day, they're my favorite books. And I learned everything I know about Egyptian mythology just because of those books. So if you guys are ever interested in reading about Egyptian mythology, go check out the Kane Chronicles or the Kane trilogy or whatever. The little sidebar.
and that's why he
Uh,
plays. That's why he
I'm
plays
curious with how
Nasus
many
Clean.
types of mythology there is.
Dude, it's crazy. Like there's a like you want to talk about like lore, like video game lore, bro? Like there's like a whole like different
Yeah.
subsections, like planets, like whole thing. It's crazy. Like it's a totally different beast. Yeah, so shout out to that. Also, we were talking about video games last time. You are a big
Oh
gamer.
no!
So I
Big
did
gamer.
I do gotta ask you what some of your favorite games are right now and what some of your favorite games are of all time. People gotta know.
Right now, I'm gonna give you the 3 that I've been playing. I
Okay.
ain't gonna say that they're my favorites because
Okay.
they're definitely not my favorites.
I
Ghost
mean,
of Tsushima,
addiction
which
is
is one of
addiction.
my favorites.
Awesome.
That one's hard. I've been playing a lot of Roblox and a lot of League of
My
Legends, bro.
God.
Listen,
Yeah.
Roblox is low key crazy right now. There's so many different things you can do. It's like playing Fortnite creative,
What do you
but you're like Legos, bro. I swear.
what do you play on
Bro,
it?
I
Because
just
I know there's so many different like game modes and people create their own thing or whatever.
I play a lot of the a lot of the Demon Slayer game that they have. They
Oh.
have like a Demon Slayer thing.
Cool.
That one's pretty crazy. But other than that, like there's like this paintball one that's cool and a couple just like random things.
Cool.
the only thing I've ever done on Roblox was the Slender Man one. That's the only thing I've ever played on that shit. You know,
I like the
that
I
was
like the
fire.
horror games, bro. They
That
have
was
some like
fire. I'm not
there's
gonna
some
lie.
actual freaky ones on there.
They be
Like
Really?
some really
scary. I've
freaky
seen
games.
videos.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be scary, bro.
There's this one. It's like those games where you're just running through a bunch of rooms really fast and something's chasing you.
Oh,
And you have to like dodge a bunch of shit.
those
There's one in Roblox and it's crazy, dude.
Outlast, but Roblox.
Yeah.
dude,
It's crazy, bro.
I love Outlast. I don't know if I ever told you this, Tyler.
Dude, we gotta play that shit.
We
like,
gotta
all
play
together.
it, cause I remember like years ago when it was so popular, and I watched like the playthrough of it or whatever. I went and I bought the game. It was on sale, like it was super cheap. So I
Oh God.
bought the game. Dude, I shit you not.
Instantly
I
returned.
couldn't get past like the first 20 minutes. Like it was so different than watching it on YouTube. Cause dude, like I could
Yep.
feel it. Like, I feel it when they were chasing me and the music started. Dude, I just love my keyboard. Like,
I
I
hate
couldn't
that,
do
bro. I actually hate
it was too
that.
much anxiety. Like I just had to walk away. Like I
Dude,
couldn't.
I could never actually.
I remember my first time playing Outlast, like for real. I was at my homie's house and he had this buff ass PC, so you know it was like full 120 frames. Like you get the goodies in this one. It was
Oh my
the
God.
scariest shit, dude.
Dude, I'm already not a big horror game guy, but like, oh my
That one
God.
takes it. That one takes it up a notch.
It
And I heard
does.
they
Outlast
just
2
made
is
like a
crazy,
multiplayer
bro.
version of it, didn't
Yeah,
they?
Outlast Trials.
The
We
trials
were
or
talking about
whatever.
playing it, but
Yeah.
this motherfucker only has a fucking Mac.
I have
That
a
one
Mac.
looks crazy. Yeah,
So it's tough.
I do
Yeah, I
too.
really want to play
Yeah.
it though.
It does look really good, and I've only heard good things about it since it came
Yeah,
out.
me too.
People think it's kind of funny too. 'Cause, all multiplayer games are usually pretty funny.
Dude, I can't do horror games, but I can do like horror movies. Like I was showing him, there's a new Dracula movie coming out.
Oh yeah,
Forget
that
what
looked
it's called. Where like
crazy.
everybody's on like a
A
ship,
boat.
like in the middle of the ocean, and they're being hunted by Dracula, who's like just a man bat.
Mm.
It
Like
looked
that's his
crazy,
design.
I'm
Is just
not
man
gonna
bat.
lie. Yeah,
That
that movie
sounds
looks
Fucking,
crazy.
it's terrifying. His design
That
is
sounds
crazy.
insane, dude.
Are you a
Yeah, you should
big
check that trailer out.
Are you a big movie guy? Is film like a thing for you or not really?
I like I like to like study things around film because like of how it pertains to the
Yeah.
music.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't watch too many movies or like too much TV.
TV.
Did you watch the
Gotcha.
big one recently?
Which
Did
one?
you watch Spider-Verse?
No, not yet, not yet.
Damn!
Not yet. I'm
my
very close.
God,
Hey, listen.
You gotta watch.
The
In the
craziest
next
part was
couple
when...
days.
Okay.
In the next couple days, I will have seen it.
Okay.
You gotta check it
Yo,
out.
I'm gonna hold you to that shit. I'm gonna hold you to that shit for real.
Dude.
I have to watch it. No, I know.
You have to, dude.
You watched the first
Oh
one,
my
right? The
God.
Into the Spider-Verse? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just as good, maybe even better. Like it's
I think
literally
it's
that good. Like you're
I
gonna
thought it
love
was better.
It's so good.
The Metro Boomin soundtrack is crazy.
Yeah, that was tough. We talked about that, right? On
It
the
was
last
good.
episode.
That one wasn't as good as the first one, but well,
I agree.
But you know what? When
I
The
think
first one
most of it-
soundtrack was crazy.
when
The
you
movie
see it in
changes
the
it,
context
though.
of the movie, like it's like I don't know. Some of
It
the
feels
songs
really
hit. Like,
nice.
I think about some of the songs
Dude,
more now.
Hummingbird.
Than I think about it. Yeah, Hummingbird was cool. That was cool.
it's like the new sunflower of the movie. So
Yeah,
good.
That was
Mhm.
really cool. Really, really, really cool experience. I'm sure that must be so crazy for him, like seeing these songs you made, like for all the artists. Like imagine your song
Yeah.
being in a movie. Like you just go
Dude,
and watch a movie
Metro-
and shit,
Mhm.
like
Did you see Metro's reaction while he was watching the movie?
I did.
Nah.
I don't want to say
Okay.
anything, but you know,
Yeah, I know. It was just a yes or no question.
but
That
dude,
shit was so cool.
You're gonna love it. It's a great movie, dude. Really, really great movie.
I'm excited to go see it.
I guess on a more serious note, we got to talk about this a little bit last time. And I think it's important for underground artists to hear. Talk about what success looks like for you. Like what your end goals at this moment in time is for music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Just
too.
I just want to be able to, feed the gang. Like that's the most important part of it.
Mhm.
The most important aspect of my success is feeding the gang. Then after that, I just want to make sure that like my music never loses its substance and it always touches the soul of the people who listen to it.
Gotcha.
Because that's always going to be the goal.
Mm-hmm.
From day one to now to the
Yeah.
end type.
1000%. If we can make positive impacts on people's lives that are not so positive, then we've done our job. Like that is our job is to entertain and like make people like feel more relaxed and at peace with themselves. So ideally changing a couple lives is amazing. Like
Exactly what I'm looking to do.
that's
Yeah.
what we gotta do.
Shout out to artists all around the world, man. Really, shout out to musicians.
Shout out to the
Shout out
artists.
Toka, honestly. Like, look at him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Toka, bro.
Hey guys, what?
Toka. Oh
You
my
guys
god.
flirting with me on interview right now?
Who said?
What
Oh,
happened?
that was my pet turtle. My
What
bad.
are we doing? That was my
gotcha.
cat.
I didn't know you guys had
Yo,
pets.
Oracle just like me, bro.
Yeah, let me.
Dude, no, that's crazy because we've never even done
I say that
around
shit all the
Oracle, dude.
time.
We never even did
Yeah, I say that shit all the time.
It's just different, bro. He just knew. He just knew, bro.
Yo, it's League of Legends players or something.
Dude, maybe it's a thing.
It's
Dude.
gotta be.
Maybe that's the connection.
It's gotta be.
Is actually who do you main?
Oh god.
Oh, see, this is
important.
This is hard because I play Phil.
Oh,
I literally just play Phil. I'm a Phil guy.
Phil guy.
I used to play
really. So you're a support. You're a support.
Mainly, yeah. Like, you always get support, dude. No. I get jungle a lot because I used to play jungle.
Oh yeah.
Mid. That was it. All I would play was mid and jungle. And when I played mid, I would play Yone. But when I played jungle, I played Kane. So those are my first two mains. And then I started to main. Right now, I main Evelyn in the jungle. And then
shit, he's like Brandon for real. You got me, our homie Brandon.
Evelyn goes crazy, bro. Evelyn goes crazy.
I fucking hate Evelyn.
She's so good.
I'm an ADC, so that's why.
Oh yeah, that sucks for you. Evelyn's so good against ADCs, especially.
Yes, I'm aware.
The moment you push up, bro.
Yep, dude, it's over.
But Evelyn and Fiddle's reworks are like two of the best reworks
cool
that they've ever done. They actually like really saved.
Yeah,
Fiddles was terrifying because before his release, his re-release, they like put random fiddles on the map.
That was crazy.
Just to like scare the player. Like what the fuck?
Dude, I forgot about that. I just go to push and like jump. Like where did he come from, bro?
So insane.
Yeah. I just saw him bot, dog.
Yo, he flashed, I swear.
Dude, and
he like the real one flashed like 5 minutes later.
And his passive is like just him, like as a controller. He just like runs or flashes or whatever. Like that's so so crazy.
So funny.
Oh my god, I love that champion. Great champion.
He is a great
too fun.
So with our league conversation out of the way, our sidebar out of the way.
Yeah, sorry for the nerd talk.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Sidebar.
Christian and I don't get a lot of time with that shit.
Yeah,
so.
Actually we don't. Actually we never get to talk about that.
Man, I'm here for the nerd talk. I don't get to talk about it either because they don't let Oracle talk about nerdy shit.
Hey,
so.
Maybe we gotta make this a 3-person show.
Hey man,
it's time to expand. Todd, do you have any questions any big questions you want to ask? Nice. Okay.
No.
Great. Great. Glad we got there. Good. I think it's time to go into our game. To go into our game of the night.
Our game. Oh, you made a game. I remember now.
This game is special. First time ever being done for Oracle. This game is called Just One. Okay.
We're popping the cherry out here, guys.
That's how we do. So pretty much from your last 3 albums, I wanna ask you if you had to choose just one song that everybody's gotta listen to. Everybody's watching this. If they have to go find that one song in your discography, what would it be? And we can start with Shoo Shoo's Mansion and go down to Fear. I'm here for it.
Okay.
You got this.
Shoo Shoo's Mansion. I'm gonna tell you personally to listen to probably One Life.
Okay.
But maybe also Oracle in the Air. It's a toss-up for me between those two, but I'm going to go with One Life for me personally.
Cool.
One life is all I need.
Yeah, I love One Life. That shit's fire.
So hard. So
Thank you.
That shit's so fire.
Cool.
I felt so good putting that one together, and I think you'll feel good listening to it.
I guarantee you will.
There you go. Okay.
And then we got Don't Look For Me.
Mm-hmm.
And off of that one, I'm gonna tell you just listen to Note to Self. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I want to go with something else, but man, that song is just so good.
Yeah, you already know that's my favorite song of yours. That song is amazing, from the beat to your rapping to the feature. I mean, everything was just so crazy, dude. Really, really amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how jazzy that one feels.
Oh, it's so sick, dude. Such a vibe. Okay, and then Fear.
Off of Fear, I'm gonna tell you listen to After Rain, mainly because that one is self-produced.
There you go. So After Rain, Note to Self, One Life. If you haven't listened to the Oracle, you're late, and those are the three songs that
You
you
way too late.
absolutely gotta listen to off of his latest project. So very, very cool.
Come on, y'all, catch up.
Catch up, guys.
For
Let's
real.
get together. Come on. I think it's officially that time where we do our recommendations. Tyler says, I think you're the most prepared. I think you should go first.
No, well, I could give y'all a little time.
You want to go first?
Sure.
I'll try to go first.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta pick some.
So this week I kind of like went on a bit of a tangent because I'm making this summer album, or summer playlist, not album. Sorry, I'm making this summer playlist, and I thought it was done, but I kept adding songs to it. And I went and like listened to a bunch of like funk and rock and shit like that just to add it onto the playlist. I found this one song because I was going through Fleetwood Mac's discography. Found this one song. I haven't heard it before. I don't know how I haven't, but it's so good. It is called Little Lies, and it's off of Tango in the Night, which is one of their albums.
That's a really good song.
So fucking good. Oh my god.
It's a really good song.
So good.
Check that.
I love Fleetwood Mac.
It's
I'll
just
sit around
great.
and smoke listening to Fleetwood Mac.
Dude, Fleetwood Mac is so good, man.
Oh.
I mean, like, The Chain is a classic.
The Chain is a classic.
Such a classic.
Little Lies by Fleetwood Mac. Amazing pick. Definitely gonna listen to that. Never heard that one before, but Fleetwood Mac is amazing.
So good. If you liked, this is kind of like a cringe recommendation, but like if you liked Running Up That Hill from Kate Bush, you'll like this song.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you will like this song if you like that.
Honestly,
it's the same type of sound.
I really like that song. I just felt like I started hearing it a little too much because
that's
like
so overrated, bro. Like overplayed.
Yeah, but that's a good song. Like, it was really good. I thought it was great.
Very good. I agree.
Okay, so I guess I'll go next. I honestly don't really know which like of these two to go for, but I'm just gonna pick one.
Do Eeny Meeny Miny Mo.
Okay. Eeny Meeny Miny.
Catch a toka by the toe.
Catch a toka by the toe. If he holler, let him go. Okay. I got mine, guys. I got mine. My recommendation of the week is, in my opinion, a very classic SZA song. Okay.
SZA.
Yes, because I too am an R&B head. I absolutely love R&B, and SZA happens to be one of my favorite artists. One of my favorite R&B artists. And the song I'm choosing is called Go Gina. Go Gina by SZA. Off of Control.
Oh, you fucking... Yeah. I saw you message that the other day.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Like, Go Gina. Go Gina. It's just so freaking catchy. The beat is just... Dude, it's just so sick.
It's a great song.
It's a great song. One of the reasons why I love that album so much is that I feel like her pen is so vulnerable, like uniquely vulnerable and relatable.
Yeah.
And Go Gina is just one of those songs that, as I've like been revisiting that album, it's just one of those songs I just keep going back to. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good.
It's definitely one of the most underrated on the album too.
I think so too.
Like I don't hear many people talk about that song.
You know, when the album came out, I feel like I heard people talk about it more, but now like people don't really talk about that song as much. Definitely a great song. Definitely worth the listen. So go check that out. Go Gina.
I mean, it's her best album.
True.
Oh yeah. True. No, that song
is
easily
amazing.
Her best album. Yeah. Control is easily the best album.
100%.
And so, Oracle, it's your turn, my guy.
Oh shit! I found it and I forgot. Okay, this song.
Did that the first
this song. When did this song come out? This song came out a while ago. Not like a long while ago, but like a little while ago.
Okay.
This song came out April 7th, right?
Okay.
I've been listening to it for a while, but it just started to really pop back up in my rotation this week, so I thought this would be perfect to share. My song is "Fallen" by Joey Badass. Have you guys heard that one?
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
falling
yes.
for you.
yeah.
Ugh.
And the video
When
is
Yeah.
he
so
got in his
good.
Yeah.
R&B bag,
No,
oh
Uh-huh.
my!
dude, he does this shit every time. Like every time he gets a beat like that, he just kills it.
Oh my
I didn't
god.
even honestly, I didn't know that Joey could sing like that. So when I
Nobody
heard
really
that,
did.
I was like, "What the? How, bro?"
That was a
We
That
got
boy,
kind of a taste of that kind of singing, not only on "Love Is Only a Feeling," but like
hmm
on the 2000 album
on
too.
the
He did a lot
album,
of that.
yeah. Yeah.
he did sing, but it wasn't like that.
It
Like
wasn't
whenever
like
he
Yeah, it
this.
came out
wasn't
No,
with
like
that,
that. Yeah.
this is
when he
very
came out
different.
with this, I was like, man, like what? And I
I
just
think it's the
can't.
mix on his vocals too. Like it just, I love how he's mixing his vocals now. Like it feels so good.
Yeah, it's very, very
It
crisp,
sounds great.
clean.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Like,
it's clean, but it's like it's still a little distant, and like I like
hmm
that.
I feel like people
Yeah,
were sleeping on that song, honestly. Like
yeah.
I don't feel like I've heard enough people
yeah.
like
We just
talk
got
about it
so many.
after.
If we got so many releases, like probably during that time, that it was hard to like
There's so many releases all the
to
time,
think
man.
about.
There's so
Yeah,
many
dude,
Especially
people.
it's
now, yeah.
ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
And when you're really in the underground like this, and you're following like your people's releases too, there's even more release.
Yeah.
It's just like it
Yeah,
builds so much.
Dude, it's almost like overwhelming, I think, like the amount of stuff
a
like to
little
listen
bit.
to. Especially now that we're doing this podcast and like our whole thing is that we're trying to talk about music, like, all the stuff that
Yeah,
comes
bro.
out, like it's a lot that we have to listen to. But it's also
Right.
kind of great because it's like as a consumer, it's like this is the largest variety of stuff that you could possibly like ask for. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
music listeners
I
Yeah.
can't be
mean,
too mad.
oh, Christian, have you listened to the Doja yet?
So attention, right?
The Doja song? Yeah.
Attention, yes, I listened to it after our
Thank
conversation.
God,
Yeah.
dude. Okay, we'll talk about it
We'll talk
more,
about
but
it next
like,
episode. Like
we'll
it's
talk about it next
pretty good.
episode.
Oracle, did you listen to it by any chance? Did you get a chance?
I haven't, but
Check it out.
it's
It's
on my
Dude, you'd
list.
love it. You'd fucking love it.
Someone was telling me to listen to it. One of my homeboys.
You
And I
gotta
was
listen
like,
to it.
okay. Okay, I'm gonna peep it. I'm gonna peep it when I get off of here. Actually.
Fire,
It's
dude.
so
It
good,
was
bro.
so good. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. That was
Okay, bet.
amazing.
Her
Bet, 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 bet.
introspection is amazing.
Yeah.
I've always thought Doja was good, even when people was clowning her back in the day.
I agree,
Yeah, I
I
really
always thought she
like.
was
but she's never shown she was this good.
For real.
Okay,
Um,
that sounds promising.
so.
Only on like Tia Tamara.
Oh,
Mm.
Tia Tamara was so good.
Okay,
I
so
forgot about
these
that.
kind of levels.
She going there.
Kind of like that. Yeah, that route.
So, our submissions were, our recommendations rather, were Little Lies, right? Little Lies, not Little Liar.
Yeah, Little Lies.
Fleetwood Mac. Go Gina by SZA and Fallen by Joey Badass. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you check out our friend Oracle here, who is so incredible. Homie, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.
It was great having
Hell
you.
yeah, hell yeah. It's great to be here.
We had a great time.
Make sure you stream all the projects and songs we talked about from the Oracle for real.
Absolutely.
Stream Don't Look for Me, Shoo Shoo's Mansion, the new single that just came out, High Life and E-Girl. So good.
Yeah, make sure you
If
check
you
out
stream
E-Girl.
Fear, skip track 4.
Let's
Good.
check for it, right?
I'm so serious.
And there- definitely make sure to go show love. We're gonna have all of his social media down in the description. If any of you guys become fans after this interview, make sure you go show him love. And
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man. And I think that's everything. Oracle, anything you want to say? Anybody want to shout out? Anything you gotta, if as we end off this interview.
First things first, just a shout out to both of you two, not only for giving me this opportunity, but just for being like dope musicians and people just in general.
Yes, sir.
Seriously, like you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
And I encourage everyone here who has not taken the time to go check out their music as well.
Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Other than that, really just like, shout out the gang, shout out everybody who's working on this next era that I'm about to go into, and shout out everybody getting into their new eras. Like I'm really excited for everything that's coming, and Yeah, that's about it.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna show you guys some bonus content from what we do have from the last interview, kind of interview thing that we did.
I missed the Black Ops 2 maps.
Yeah, bro. Oh
yeah, that's one of the best like FPSs, maybe one of the best games ever. Like I feel like that just had a chokehold on like everybody at the time.
Like Buried, Mob of the Dead. Shit's so crazy. The zombies was so good.
Like even as new COD games came out, like people were playing that as long as possible, dude. Like
Warzone's got the chokehold the new generation.
Oh yeah,
true.
That was a hit for them. They really got hit with that one.
We love Call of Duty Battle Royales.
It looks good. I've never played it, but I'll see people play it.
Don't waste your time or your 275 gigabytes or however much you pay for it. Don't do it.
275 gigabytes.
It's huge. Crazy. It's actually a huge game.
Big.
Yo, did you hear they removed the building from Fortnite?
Yeah, there's a game mode where you don't have to build anymore.
Yeah. That's what I'll be playing when I'm on Fortnite, bro. I hate building. I'm actually good at it.
Everyone's the same, bro.
Look, let me start by saying I will crank 90s on you all day.
Right.
I believe that.
I like the building.
Doing that, I'd rather just shoot you, like personally.
Literally, I've played maybe that game a total of 4 or 5 times. Like literally, I barely played this game, right? But every time I play the game,
it's a travesty.
I don't build it. Yeah, cause I would refuse. I don't have the patience for it. I'd rather just try and make it a shootout, something like that. Like I really would never build. So when I heard that, it almost tempted me and like wanting to try the game again because I'm like, dude, this is my element. No building.
You gotta just go online and look and try to find every skin that's in the game right now and just look at the fucking circus of shit.
Dude, it's like its own universe almost, dude. Like
it is.
They have Spider-Man.
Dude, they have everything. They have Spider-Man, Batman, fucking
Silk Sonic.
Oh my god, bro.
Ariana Grande be running.
They got the soccer players, everyone like that. They got fucking LeBron and shit.
Travis Scott.
Crazy. Travis Scott's in there.
Yeah, like. Speaking of a multitude of people featured within a catalog, you tend to collaborate with a lot of people. I've noticed. Me and Tyler are two people that collaborate.
Fucking transition.
Dude, that was kind of crazy though. You gotta give me credit though. That's how it was kind of crazy. I didn't even realize. I just put it together, bro. I freestyled that. Come on, dude. Come on. You gotta give me a little bit of credit, bro. You gotta give me a little bit of credit. For you, like within like your whole discography, why is collaboration so important to you? You know what I mean?
It just opens new avenues for you. It really just like changes your perspective on things. Because whenever I want to collab with someone, I usually take a very, very deep dive of their catalog. Because I want to know who I'm collabing with, and I want to know like a lot about your story, you know. And so it just gives me the opportunity to learn all these different things about the way you make music. And then maybe I hear something that you did that I like for my style, and I somehow find a way to blend them, and then that's the open I send you. Or like just doing things like that. It challenges you. Collaborations are challenging sometimes, and
that's awesome.
I think that's good.
When you do a feature for someone else, I think it's cool when you're kind of being thrown into a topic or a soundscape or something like that maybe you wouldn't usually do or something like that, or you know, even a tempo that like maybe you wouldn't usually do and stuff like that, and it gives you opportunities to like experiment. Even like with French Tips, for example, I feel like that was an opportunity for me to like kind of try some things out that I don't necessarily have really like featured on my own personal catalog, you know what I mean? And like for that to be like its own unique experience. So
I love the way you put that one together, man.
Thank you, bro.
Because if you heard the original version to that song, the rest of it that I did was just
dude, sometimes that happens with songs though.
You know how like drone in music is like a very prevalent thing, you know?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like it was like that, but it was like a really bad drone. It was just droning on and on and on the rest of the song. And then I heard your part, and I was just like, "Bro, who the fuck is this guy?" I was like, "Who is this man, bro?"
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. No, when you know, it's cool that we talk about that on the podcast actually, since we have that out there and people can go listen to it. It's like. When you sent me that and I was listening, like it starts with that like little sample like in the beginning before like the beat comes in and you enter the thing, and as soon as that happened I was like, oh, this shit is so hard, bro, like, it's gonna go so crazy. I was like I can't wait to rap on this. So Yeah, that's a great record, y'all. If you guys haven't heard that, you're tripping.
No, it's
but
really
go
funny.
check out
Definitely tripping.
French Tips by the Oracle featuring Toka, aka me.
Toka the
And,
AKA me.
You know this. I've told you this personally. My favorite song of yours is Note to Self. I absolutely love that song, dude. Like, it's crazy.
Sick.
What was the process like for making that, and for also for the feature as well? Like, tell me about what was
I want to know about how you met him.
All right, let me start at the beginning of the process, and then we'll get into the feature, because that was a very interesting connection. But let's start, because shout out DM, producer of Note to Self. Was a YouTube producer that I found. I've recently connected with him, and he sends me loops now. He's fucking awesome, man. His sound is just like, it's like he's based, I want to say, in Sweden, but I could be incorrect about that. Somewhere in Europe, I know that.
Gotcha.
And he's kind of like, it's like if Kendrick was like a UK rapper. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like that kind of sound and production. And it's very interesting. It's very, very different, and I like different. I don't like things that are the same. I like different.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I look for mainly. And so whenever I found that beat, I noticed that it was just so different from everything else that I was listening to that day. And it was just so jazzy, and it had like that vibe.
Yeah, those chords are so sick.
It almost had like a color to it. It was a really nice bright orange, if you ask me.
It's very mellow, very calm.
I love it. I loved it. So I was
so good.
I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit down and just fucking write this out. Hour and a half later, I had 2 verses and the hook, and then like the way that switched up and everything. Originally, the song was solo. I'm actually planning on releasing it soon as the solo.
Oh, sick!
Oh, cool!
Like extended cut type shit.
I want everyone to hear the second verse.
Cool,
I actually thought it was
awesome.
really, really good. But that was whenever me and Chuka started to connect a little bit more. Because at first it was like I did an open verse on his most popular song. He put up an open verse challenge. I filled it. So we started following each other, right? And then I was teasing Note to Self on TikTok, and he saw it, and he was just like really, really geeked about it. And I told him, I said, what can you do like in this week on this? And he said send it over, and then he got back to me in like 2 days. So we had the song.
Dude, that's so sick, man.
And I just said, you know what? I think it would be really good on the album. And that's what I did with it.
I mean, his verse is so fucking sick.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it fits so perfectly.
It does, and it follows the theme of the song too. Mm-hmm. A lot of features don't do that. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of artists
we were talking about that in the last episode.
We literally talked about that. Yep, it's crazy. A lot of features like
they can't stay on topic.
They lose focus, or they didn't really like understand like what the topic is about. Which sometimes just happens. It's okay. Like the verse is still good or whatever. It's not the end of the world, but it's really special. Like when 2 artists like land on the same thing like that.
And we really did. That was the thing.
Very
we
sick.
Really landed on that together.
Absolutely. Yeah. One of my. I mean, obviously my favorite song, but also one of my favorite instrumentals, like on the entire project. Like, just incredible song. Definitely make sure you guys go check that out. Go check out all of the Oracle's music, man. Like, you hear what we're talking about, y'all. Like,
I don't know why you haven't clicked on his profile right now.
Yeah, honestly, just click off the podcast.
Bro, just stream the entire project.
The last song that I personally wanted to ask you about, I was at work and I was listening a couple of weeks ago to "Don't Look for Me," and this song really caught my attention. That for some reason, like maybe sometimes with albums, like sometimes a song like just misses you or whatever. "Plastic" is like one of my favorite songs of yours right now. I really love it. It's this super cool like synth droney like slow song, and I love it. And I was really curious. The hook is all like it's all about the plastic. We're obsessed with the plastic. That whole thing, right? I wanted you to explain like kind of that concept for me, and also like how how you came up with the song in the first place, like that whole process too.
It's a little spotty, the memory. I was 17 years old whenever I created that song.
Really?
Not those vocals. I of course re-recorded and recreated it. But when I was 17, I wrote and like created the bass for that song. And
wow.
Over the years, man, that song should have came out when I was 17. I have forgotten about that song over and over. It just keeps getting lost. And I finally was like, you know what? I'm not going to lose it this time. I'm going to put it out. And I'm glad that you said that because I've started to notice a lot of people really, really like that song, and I think that means I should make meaningful music again. Kind of making
yeah, man.
music right now.
A lot of the songs, even Notes itself is a good example too of like, you know, when you really get into that kind of like a little bit more of a conscious bag or a little bit of a conceptual bag is really cool. And yeah, I love Plastic. The singing you do is really cool too. The little piano hits, like, oh my god, it's awesome. Yeah,
I
really
mean,
sick
like,
song, dog.
almost every song on the project is like very substantive. Like,
I would agree with that.
you
Yeah,
have a
for
really
sure.
good flow throughout the whole project, where like instrumentally everything follows the scheme, and then you can switch on topics like pretty easily, like shit you talk about with Toka to shit you talk about with Tekio, like on my
Mm-hmm.
kids.
Yeah, I mean, it just as you move through an album, like you want to change it so much. At least I do.
Mm-hmm.
That you
Yeah.
just want to switch it up so much, and I wanted to change this album so many times, but I kept getting this intuitive feeling that like I was on the right track and I needed to stay on it. And
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
think there's some kind of like spirit guide that put that album together for me almost. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe that's the musical brain that people talk about. It floats
Yeah,
right
The
I
here.
mean,
muse.
literally, when we make albums like with a specific sound in mind, like that's what happens. Is we just get in the zone and we're like, this beat's perfect. Let's go.
Right.
I actually was wondering like, what's your beat process? Like, how do you okay a certain beat? Like, what do you look
Mm-hmm.
for specifically?
I need at least 3 different sounds that are super weird that I hear. I'm telling you, I
So
like.
that's where Daydam came from.
That's where Datum came from because it has all those weird noises that like
Yeah,
come together so nicely, man. I
so
love
sick.
that song. Like
That song is sick.
you gotta have a mix of some weird noises in there, but it's just gotta like have that structure to it. That's what I really look for in my beats.
Right.
Structure and weirdness. Like if I can't transition myself from a verse to a chorus to like a bridge to a little mini hook to back into a verse.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I can't do something
Right.
cool like that, I'm probably not going to use the beat because
Right.
it's not worth my time. That's how I like to build my music. I like to move around a lot.
No, I understand that. I definitely respect that shit.
That's
I got this
awesome.
one song that should come out, but they keep blocking me for sample issues, even though I sent them the license. I sent them the license and everything. They're still blocking me, man.
Really?
That's
Wow.
Yes, but I emailed the guy who helped me last time about it, so hopefully it gets cleared and I can drop.
What do you
Hopefully.
What do
man.
you use? Do you use
I
DistroKid
use
or
United Masters, and they're very like
United
they're
Masters?
pretty specific about their checks and
Yeah.
things. That's why it takes so long for everything to get approved.
Yeah.
Because they actually like go through and hand check it. There's no like automated system.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
This is where I edit all the things, and it all happens right
Oh
now.
yeah.
And that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. All the love to you guys. We always appreciate you. And until next time, peace.
peace.